Greetings! Hello there! You must be interested in my Halloween tarot special because you started watching this video. I am your cartomancer extraordinaire, and this is Halloween, Samhain, if you will, as I prefer to call it. Either way, it is a time for divination, and guess what I like to do? That's right, divination with tarot cards. I have a brand new tarot card deck. This isn't a brand new deck. It is to me, though. It's the Halloween Tarot. I've been wanting this deck for a long time. I finally have got it, and I've gotten familiar with it. I read the little book that went with it. I've gotten in touch with every card. I've done personal readings to get the feeling from it, what it can offer, what messages it holds, and I'm ready to do readings for the public with it. So, I'm doing this Halloween special because this is the time, like I said, for divination. This is when the veil is thin between worlds and we can get messages from the other side, from our dead relatives, our ancestors, our spirit guides and so forth come through very clear at this time of the year. So I am doing I'm doing 3 different specials, and all you have to do is get in on these tarot readings is shoot me an email, psychicallyyours@gmail.com. I'll have it in the description as well, as long as links to other social media. And you can also get a hold of me through social media messaging as well, through a direct message. I check all of them every day. And you can request one of these readings. So, the first one is going to be free. It's going to be a 1-card reading. Halloween is also known, or Samhain is known as the Witch's New Year. It's when a lot of the ancients marked as a beginning and end. It's the end of summer. It's the end of the year. Time for a new year, a new start. So this 1-card reading for you is going to be advice for the coming year in whatever area. If you want to delve into how to advance your career or studies or whatever. If you want to find out about your love life, just let me know and we'll pull 1 card and get a little bit more information from the other side of what you can do, a little advice from the ancestors. And this reading I'm going to do a sample of at the end of this video after I'm done explaining all the specials. I am going to pull a card from my beloved tarot deck, Halloween tarot deck, and that reading is going to be about what this deck has to offer you as far as personal readings go, what this deck can do for you, along with my psychic ability in telling you what it means. So that one will be free. It'll also kind of follow the style if you want to get more of an idea how that 1-card reading will go. I have a series called The Tarot Card of the Now. I do them every day, except for like when I'm sick or something. There was a few days there I was really sick, couldn't do it. Can't really get in tune with your intuition and your psychic ability when you're sick, FYI. Anyway, if you tune in to my YouTube channel, there's a playlist that I update every day. When I upload a new one goes on there. There's a nifty little shuffle button with that playlist too. So if you're wanting some advice, go to that playlist, hit shuffle, and let the universe produce whichever message it thinks you need. That'd be a neat way to use that tarot card of the now. Or if you find one you feel pulled to that video because of the timestamp on it or whatever, watch it and see what the message is. It'll probably resonate with you. So, on to the rest of my special. The second one is going to be a 3-card reading going to call this one Message from the Ancestors. And this reading will be about a 10-minute video. Before I do the reading in the video, of course, we can discuss a little back and forth through messaging or email what questions, areas of your life you want to look into. But this basic spread is going to be about getting messages from the other side, from your ancestors or your spirit guides that are over there wanting to talk, and the veil is so thin that it's so easy to hear. Well, let's pick up those messages. This is a great time for it. I have a whole nother video which features a public reading, a general reading for society at large of what the ancestors have to say to us, their advice for us as a whole. So to get an idea about how that reading will go, you can check out that video, links in the description and so forth. Check it out, and from there, shoot me an email. Let me know if you're interested in getting a reading like that one that's a little bit more in depth than the free one card one. Now, this one, of course, isn't free, but it is on special. It's for the low price of $13.13. Yes, that number is deliberate. As far as payment goes, I will let you know about all of that jazz in my reply email after you request the reading, and we'll discuss that. Now, my last special is a nice 7-card reading, really in-depth, big card reading. This one, I'm really proud of the name, is called Grave Reflections. Of course, I use the word grave because it has two meanings. One, a grave where people are buried, and we're talking about getting messages from the other side, from our dead loved ones and so forth. But also grave can mean serious. And so these are serious reflections of our life. So again, whatever concern or burning question you have that you want answered with the tarot, you shoot me an email with that. We'll discuss it, and along with the pricing, this one will be $31.31. Yep, I bet you've already guessed that from the last one. Yes, because, you know, Halloween's on the 31st. Whatever. It's also the reverse of 13. Isn't that cool? So I also have another video which does a public general reading for the community at large on what our ancestors have to say in this grave reflection spread. And you can check that one out, links in the description and so forth. Don't forget, even if you don't get a reading, like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter or Instagram. All those links are in the description. You can find them on my YouTube channel page if you're watching this on YouTube. Subscribe to me on YouTube, of course, and you can get all these great public readings. They're really great. They're for everybody. Like I said, for the global community. There's great messages in them, and I love doing them. So check those out. Even if you don't buy one of these readings, that's fine. Or if you don't get the free one card reading, that's fine. Just keep in touch. Maybe when you do want a reading, you can get in touch with me then. And in the meantime, keep up with what's going on. And see the random stuff I share on my other social media. There's good stuff on there, witchy stuff, a lot of tarot stuff. I keep it mostly tarot, but, you know, because of the witch's hat, you know, I'm going to share some cool witchy stuff too. Because that's always fun. But without further ado, I think I've explained these special well enough. And I'm sure there's going to be some script somewhere above or below me, depending on where you see this video at. Let's do this reading. Let's see what this new deck has to offer you. I really like the reading I did with it on a personal level. I did a little interview with a deck reading. And I already know this deck is going to be great for figuring out how to navigate our personal lives. I think this deck, if you're really looking for advice on your life, on your day-to-day, this is a perfect deck for it. So any questions you have, this is a great time to do it. Halloween is the time to dive into divination. So if you've never gotten a tarot reading before, it's a great time to do it. And I have a free Halloween reading for you. Just waiting to be recorded. So, great Halloween tarot. What can you offer us as a nice witchy deck? And I think it's ready to tell us. And we have the Two of Butts. There she is. Bats are a symbol of air. They're like the swords in like the Rider-Waite deck and most decks that follow that style, which this is one of them. This is straight up Halloween style Rider-Waite deck. That's what I get from this deck. Anyway, I love this little cat. This little cat is on every single one of these cards. This whole deck has this little black cat running all throughout it. And look at him. He's playing with it looks like a little ball. I don't know if you can see it with this camera too well, but it's a tiny little jack-o'-lantern. And he's just playing, and he just really stands out right now. Like I said, the bats are like swords. They're air. They're our mind. And I just see this as definitely a message of play. You see her, she is an angel, and like I said, all these readings, these Halloween readings, Samhain readings, whichever you want to call them, they are an opportunity to get messages from the other sides, from our angels, from our spirit guides, from our ancestors, whoever leads us from the other side. This is a great time to get in touch with them, and this deck wants to do it. It is the Halloween deck, and that's what Halloween's all about, getting in touch with the dead. And they can help you with what's going on in your mind. They can lead you to greener pastures. They can calm the waters, which is your emotions. They can be settled by the right thought and the right ideas. And this deck wants to come and tell you what's in the stars for you. It wants to tell you what decisions you can make, what ideas to hold to make your life better. They want to tell you. They are sitting there on the other side, and they're guiding you because they love you and they want to give you messages. This is a great time and to really get in touch. They're out there playing with that little ball, sending you little messages. You ever get that feeling like you see something, like you're scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, whatever, it's all the same. And you just see something and it resonates with you, it's a message. And we can be more direct by saying, hey, we're going to do a tarot reading. We're going to look at these symbols, and they're going to come jump up at us and tell us what we need to know, what our ancestors, our loved ones, our guides, our angels want to tell us. So we become balanced. When we become balanced people, our lives become more balanced, and that's what we're all really looking for. And that's why a lot of people turn to tarot. And I know why you're looking at this video, because you're interested in the tarot and what it has to offer you. So go ahead, email me, like I said, psychicallyyours@gmail.com. Yes, I'm just doing a free email right now. Until I grow a little bit. So make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and all that on all my social media. We can become great tarot friends, and we can all better our lives together. So get in on this Halloween specials. Blessed be.